Let's go! Welcome to our first look at the Avenger Renegade. And I have to say, I've saved this one for last on the ship tours because from a styling standpoint, this is the one I was most excited about. Just because I feel like this is going to be the one that you could see from a mile away. And I like bright colors, in particular in games. And people are like, well, Dan, you're that kind of guy. Well, let's just compare it to the Banana for Scale. It's just I think this ship has the greatest potential for coming up with some really cool color schemes. And I think they did a pretty nice job with this one. So there's nothing different in terms of a build out on this one, to my understanding. And it is just a standard. What do we got up front? I think this is like permanently fixed. But anyways, so what do we have on the sides here? We have a longsword on each side, but let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. So it's got the blue and gold detailing, which typically I don't like that color combination, but here it looks nice. You got an over-the-top UEE endorsement. I feel like this ship is gonna mesh well with our fleet and WHP. It's got, like, consider the blue to be the UEE and the gold to be a remnant of WHP, so it's a good meld, at least in our twisted world. So it's got that. It's got the double decals underneath, which is also a nice touch. I like things that are over the top. Not so much in real life, but in Star Citizen and games, I do enjoy that. And you see the word advocacy, and what that means is that the UEE and WHP are advocates of one another. So we've got, okay, so there is some different coloration here. So here you have the hydraulics are colored in blue with I think those buttons are default gold, but that's nice. Let's see if there's any other coloration here also. See if they fix this. Or are we going to clip up? Ooh, they did fix it. I like it. So we could enter the bed. That's standard on the Avenger. Please give us coloration on the inside. I don't think we're going to get it. If we were, that seat should be blue and gold. But no coloration on the inside. A little bit of a disappointment there. They didn't go all the way, but I don't know. I guess you could put a little coloration on the trim here. That would have been a nice touch. But let's take a little third-person view of it here and see what... Ooh, that's really nice. I never noticed those almost like circuit-like lines right there, right behind the cockpit. It's pretty nice. What are those? Those red circles must be "Don't stand here, please." So you got your advocacy deals here. You got the back. Ooh, look at that gold. Is that gold or blue? Oh, it changes. I would kind of go for the gold there. It's a nice accent piece. But yeah, it's a good-looking variant. Definitely. I mean, it doesn't add anything to the table in terms of a loadout, from my understanding. But it is a nice-looking ship, and there's your banana for scale to compare what the original model looks like. And if the light hits it right, it doesn't look like a dark yellow. It looks like a shiny gold, which could fit our fleet very well. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and take this thing in free flight mode and see how it looks out in the verse. Alright, so here we go. We're in free flight mode with the Avenger Renegade, and one thing I noticed that you didn't see in the Revel in New York, and I'm hoping this is the case, and I think it is, look at the cockpit. That, to me, this might have just pushed it over the top. You see the gold tinted glass? I never even noticed that before. To me, that's just the little detailing that might have pushed it over the edge for us. But look at this thing. So we got some extra action underneath. The advocacy written there. Didn't notice that before. Also, it's got the dark chassis underneath, which I like that. But look at that. We talked about the gold shine. The gold foil. I like it. I think they did a really nice job on the exterior of this variant. It's got some nice touches to it. Look at this. I cannot believe that it's got the gold glass. I like it. It's close between this one. I mean, I really like the Comet. I like this one, and I like the Wildfire. The Gladius is okay. All right, so let's take a look at the crash test rating on this bad boy. And let's give it full speed ahead. Let's do this. The head ripped off like fish heads at Seattle's Fisherman's Wharf. Look at that. All right, we'll do maybe a side. We haven't tried this yet in terms of the crash testing. Look at that gold though. It's a great looking ship. Let's do a little side piece into this. Let's see if we can side strafe in. I want to side strafe into one of these deals and see how it looks. Let's see if we'll probably won't crash right away, I would think. Nope. Alright. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this look at the Avenger Renegade. I like the coloration. I think they did a pretty nice job. Of course, you know me, I wish there would have been a little bit of color on the inside, but I think the exterior makes up for it. I mean, look at that. That gold hue. I like it. This could be a staple in the fleet. But anyways, I appreciate you guys taking time out to watch this video. If you guys did enjoy it, clicking the like button helps out a great deal. And I'll see you guys next time.